CSP. I have another wonderful announcement for you regarding our upcoming annual Parish Retreat. It's our first one that we are doing, and I am very, very excited about it. I don't know if I told you, I had the opportunity to go down to Epworth by the Sea, this retreat center that we're going to. I went down a couple of months ago for the Anglican Diocese of South Carolina's clergy retreat. And it was an awesome time of spying out the land. And it is a beautiful, beautiful retreat center. I know that we are going to be very pleased with what we find there during our time together. My hope is that when we go on this retreat, we will come away from the weekend refreshed, but also with deeper connections to one another as we try to explore more common ways in which we can connect and deepen our relationships with one another. Deepen our relationships with one another, and especially deepen our relationship with God. And so I wanted to come. I know that there's been questions. What is this retreat going to be about? What kinds of schedule do we have? What are we going to be doing? Those kinds of things. And so I want to share with you the breakdown of what the weekend will look like. So in this short video, here is a connection of what we will be doing. So here's the plan. On Friday, we're going to check in around 5 o'clock p.m. I figured everybody might be traveling down after a half day of work or getting there a little bit later. So at 5 o'clock, you check into your room and dinner begins at 5:30. From 5:30 to 7 p.m., dinner is available to you. At 7:15, we will have our first opening session. It's just some acoustic worship with Tim leading us in songs. We'll have some prayer together. And then I will share with us what Saturday is going to be about, what the 2 sessions on Saturday are, what the free time might look like, and various things like that. Then at 8 o'clock, after our first opening session on Friday night, we will just have some extended intentional fellowship with one another. We'll have one of the classrooms reserved for us to where we can play cards. We'll have some card tables set up. We can play games, just hang out with one another and enjoy the weekend together. Saturday, we're going to get up. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is breakfast time. Following breakfast at 9:30 to 11 o'clock will be session 1. In session 1, Father Tim's going to talk to us about prayer in the head. He's going to talk to us about just giving us a clearer understanding of the nature of prayer and why we should pray. Why is it that God has given his children this incredible opportunity to converse with him, to communicate with him, and why we should do that. Then from 11:45 to 12 is lunchtime. And lunchtime really begins the free time. Free time will begin during the lunch hour all the way till 4 o'clock when our next session begins. So session 2 will be from 4 o'clock till 5:30. And in this session, Father Tim's going to talk to us about prayer down in the heart. And we're going to recognize that there are some barriers to prayer. There are things in our life that tend to get in the way of us enjoying the many benefits that God has given us in this life of prayer, in this life in relationship with him through the Spirit. And so we're going to look at prayer in the heart during our second session. Following the second session, 5:30 to 7 will be dinner time. And then following dinner time, we'll have some extended intentional fellowship together, but this time around the fire pit. We reserved a fire pit right off the edge of the Frederica River to where hopefully we can catch the glimpses of the fading sunset together. It'll be a beautiful time of fellowship with one another. Then on Sunday morning, breakfast again, 7 to 9 a.m. Following breakfast at 10 o'clock, we will have our Eucharist service in the Epworth by the Sea's Lovely Lane Chapel, which is a beautiful, beautiful chapel right there on the premises for us to have our worship service together. Following the worship service, we will be given a boxed lunch that we can either enjoy on the premises or we can take it and head home for the weekend. That's the plan. I'm very excited to go on this first annual parish retreat with you, and I hope that you're excited too. I wanted to let you know that the deadline for registration is January 30th, Monday the 30th. We can register all the way through that day. And so if you haven't registered, please, I urge you to do so. If you need help in any way and assistance in any way, please let me know. We want everybody to come on this retreat. And so if you need help in any way, let us know and we'll get you there. Also, I want to let you know that you can check out the website for Epworth by the Sea, learn more about it. You can also look at the accommodations that have been made available to us. Check them out, see which one is right for you and your family, and then you can register for our event at the link below this video. I really hope that you will take the opportunity to come away with us, to draw closer to God and closer together. I love you, and I'll see you Sunday.